I'll be cooking a dish and the smells and the flavors will take me right back to my childhood. But today we're cooking a dish that I grew up eating. We're gonna make orecchiette with broccoli. This is a wonderful dish that comes from the region of Puglia, the very tip of the boot. What I love about it is its simplicity, and this is what Italian flavors are really about. You're not trying to build and create thousands of different layers. You're just focusing on simple, pure, beautiful ingredients. In this case, my broccoli, garlic, olive oil, and a little bit of chili flakes. The dish is not going to be spicy, but it's just going to have that little something in the back of our tongue from the chili flakes. So I just want to cut florets out of my broccoli. And you don't have to be too precise, it doesn't have to be all exactly the same. I will try to break them down a little bit more once I cut them up, just so they will cook more or less at the same time. So if you see one that is really big, just give it a cut in half. Okay, ready to be cooking. So I'm going to take a nice handful of sea salt. Don't be too shy with the salt, it's an important ingredient in the recipe. Add it right to my water. And then I'm going to take my broccoli, I'm going to throw them right in there. My water is boiling. The next step, I'm going to add a generous drizzle of olive oil to my pan. My pan is already hot, and that's always really important. I'm going to start with 3 cloves of garlic. So my garlic is frying up. I'm going to take 1 whole chili flakes and just break it down with my hands. You want to be careful that the garlic it doesn't burn, otherwise that's going to give a really unpleasant taste to our pasta. So if you notice that it's starting to get a bit too much caramelization or too much color, then simply take it off the heat, so you know it's going to be okay.
Salt, like a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons?
I put like a handful, so probably it's the right moment to add the salt, because you know the broccoli are in the water, they're all like open up and sucking in the water, and so it's going to flavor the salt, the broccoli from the inside. Okay, so my broccoli is now it's soft. I don't want it too soft, but it's cooked all the way through, so I can check the stems. And I'm gonna make sure that it's nice and strained and move it right to my frying pan. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna start breaking down my broccoli with my wooden spoon. Make sure you use a wooden spoon, especially if you're using a non-stick pan. It's gonna sort of turn into a pesto that will roast for maybe 7 or 8 minutes. It's fine if there is a big chunk of broccoli here and there. It's just gonna add a nice texture as you're eating your pasta. But this is really all my sauce, and you're gonna be surprised how flavorful and nice it is. But while this is cooking, I might as well start cooking my pasta. I saved the broccoli water where I cook my broccoli in. So there's a lot of flavor. I already added my salt in it, and it just seems like a good and easy idea to cook my pasta in there. The pasta that I'm using is called Orecchiette. It's a traditional pasta that comes from the region of Puglia, and it's shaped like small ears, and that's what Orecchiette is. Of course, you can use whatever you have in your cupboards, but like I was saying, sometimes there's something really magical about cooking a dish that you grow up eating with. And this is one of the dishes that makes me think of my mom and makes me think of me running to the kitchen and stealing a little bit of the sauce and running away before she sees me. Okay, this is the moment for truth. My pasta is ready, my sauce is actually, I don't know if my sauce is perfect, so I'm just going to try a little bit. The flavor is there. It's the nice balance between the garlic and the broccoli. Just want to add a pinch more salt. And just a little bit more olive oil as well. Olive oil never hurts. I'm going to combine the two. And I want to allow it to cook together for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. The way my pasta is soft is really going to pick up all the flavors and combine with the sauce perfectly. This is a very simple dish, a very cheap dish to make. And as you can tell, it took maybe 15-20 minutes from the beginning to end. So it's just a perfect dish for when you come home from a long day, you want to prepare something special for the whole family, and you want your kids to eat your broccoli. This is the dish that you can try. Okay, so we're pretty much ready to eat. I'm just going to take a nice drizzle of my Romano cheese. Give it a good stir. Okay, plate. Beautiful Orecchiette with broccoli. Doesn't get any simpler than that as far as flavors. A little more of my Romano. Just a drizzle of olive oil. So here it is, the Orecchiette with broccoli, an authentic Italian dish from the region of Puglia. Well, before I add anything else, it's time to eat, so buon appetito!